I was not very happy to hear about that decision because, you know, the Oscars they are the Oscars. Like, people, I believe, they are interested in watching the ceremony, and categories, like every single category is important. We cannot do anything without each other. We all depend on each other. Categories like soundtrack or documentary, like, I was very shocked to hear that they were out of that, and actually all the categories that have been cut out of the televised ceremony. Yeah, I was a little bit shocked and disappointed about it, because I believe that people at home, when they're watching the ceremony, they know that we all depend on each other. So all these departments, all these categories are equally important. It's not just like the 4 or 5 last awards of the night.
Well, I think the problem with the changes is it wasn't a conversation. I think it needed to be a conversation with all of the filmmakers and all of the people who are a part of it. And I think, you know, my editor on Coda was my key collaborator on the movie in terms of shaping the movie that you see on screen. I mean, we had an incredible editing process. We cut 30 scenes from the film. We honed, you know, I mean, I'm nominated for adapted screenplay, but honestly, there was a whole rewriting process that happened in the edit with my editor. So it's hard when you see some of those categories separated as though we're not all kind of artists doing our thing on the film. At the same time, I do understand that, like, most audience members out there, you know, might not know what goes into making movies, but this is a chance to be educated about that. So, you know, hopefully we'll, you know, and I think the Academy is doing incredible things to be accessible this year. Mm-hmm. And so there's also an openness happening there, as we've talked about having interpreters on stage and captioned clips and making the telecast accessible to the deaf community as well as the hearing community. So look, we all have to, like, learn and grow and change and recognize mistakes when they're made.
Oftentimes, a lot of attention is, you know, to the actor. We're like the front, the visual of a performance. But in reality, there's a huge team of people that create a performance. And for sure, Justin, Stephanie, Linda, the whole hair and makeup team was instrumental in helping me create Tammy Faye. I mean, I could go on and on. There's a dialect coach, a singing coach. There's so many, like our director, there's so many people that participate in creating it. So I'm absolutely going to be present. I haven't even talked to Nicole about this, because I was told it happens when we're on the red carpet, or would it? No, I'm going to be there. Yeah, I'm going to be there when their category is announced.